Hello, good morning, good afternoon. TEFS YouTube traders, good morning, good afternoon. VIP room traders, team, Clifton, Scott, DVG, nice to see everyone. I hope you had a fantastic weekend and ready for an August trading week. Hi, Brian. Hi, Steve C. Frank, Andy, good morning, good morning. All right, traders, if you have any problem with the sound, please just let me know. Well, first of all, sorry for the Friday. I had a very very short trading day because I had an electricity outage, unfortunately. But I hope you had a fantastic end of your Friday and the week in green and ready for another. I would say quite of a major week on the market, and the reason why it's going to be a major week, it's inflation numbers. Traders and 70% of the market participants, they just are expecting a quite of a stagflation news. So that sounds like an interesting start for the week. Of course, it's not going to happen today. Today it's rather let's call it like quiet day on the economic front, and not too many economic news, actually zero indeed. Only as I've just seen, just a second because I went a little bit farther in the future to see the news. But today is the 11th of August, Monday, and only, oh, okay, 10 o'clock, President Trump speaks. I have not seen it. Actually, I don't know how I could miss it, but today, Cleveland Fed inflation expectation is going to happen. That's going to be a tentative, so like not a exact time, but 10 o'clock, we still have something. It's not an economic news or data, but at least a President Trump speak, which I'm sure is going to move the market. So let's just be careful around 10 o'clock. Hi, Livy B. Hi, Blake. Nice to see you indeed. And let's see what's happening in the week, as I mentioned you on the inflation front. Well, this is going to be the CPI numbers. Tomorrow it's going to drop at 8:30, and as usual, Thursday going to be followed by the PPI numbers, traders. So huge news coming, and even Friday is going to be quite interesting because of core retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing Index, import prices, consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. So nice and busy week ahead, hopefully. On the earnings front, not too much. As I mentioned you, even yesterday or the last week, that in my opinion, last week was the major I mean, the last major big week for this earnings season. That was actually fantastic. Lots of earnings stocks, but we still have like great candidates on the way, and I'm just going to talk about it soon. So this is going to be the agenda for the week, and let's see what is going on today in the headlines. Well, dot-com parallel is fueling fear of what's next for this record-busting stock market. As you know, Nasdaq just reached another all-time high on Friday. SPY not yet. And now everyone is starting to feel like a little bit like bubble-ish on the market. So let's see whether it's going to be truth. Almost every investor in this survey says US stocks are overvalued, as 70% expect stagflation, as I mentioned you. So even Goldman Sachs says the dash for trash could develop if the US economy continues to thrive. Well, let's see who is going to be right indeed. We as day traders, we just do care about the daily swings, the nice volatility, and definitely not the choppy light volume market, which can be, because don't forget guys, this is August, and usually August we see thin volume and choppy ugly markets sometimes, so be careful on that. Personally, I did cut my share size to half, and I must tell you I made the right decision. I don't know, somehow I've never had my favorite months among favorite months the August, and I don't think so it's going to change actually. However, I had a green week last week, but I had two red days, consecutive red days, which is I'm just telling you because this is very rare when it's happening with me. But this is stock market, as you can see, and trading, not just stock trading, but actually every asset can be that volatile and that unpredictable. We need to accept it and definitely navigate in this sometimes difficult environment. So let's see what's going to happen this week. Indeed, gold price is tumbling. For example, Nvidia, AMD going lower as well because they just agreed to pay 15% of their profit from the chips that is going to be sold to China. And indeed, this is an unprecedented deal with the White House indeed, so that's definitely not good for the profitability for the two giant chip makers, and that's why they are shedding at the moment. But not everything, because actually, if I'm just checking MU, Coin, Tesla, Hood, SMCI, Pinterest, they are on fire. So we definitely need to watch them. Hi Lee, good morning to you. I hope you're doing great. All right, traders. So let's see what else on the list. On the international side, indeed, I mean, on the news, I have not seen too much at all. Seems like it's a little like really a summer mode. One thing which is outstanding is definitely still the US and China trade talks, because US-China high stakes tariff truce extension still hangs in the balance as deadline looms indeed. So this is still, it can still be a trigger for the bulls or for the bears. We will see that. I don't think so. It's not going to be, extended this truth, but let's see. Surprise, it's always in the air. Indeed, European shares open higher as global trade holds spotlight, even the Chinese market. It was very nicely up 0.19%. Rather, the Nikkei was very nice. Hang Seng was moderate. Nikkei 1.85% higher indeed. Okay, what else in here? Well, not too much. AI, of course, in the news as every day. NVIDIA, AMD news is here as well. AI is creating a new billionaires at a record pace. Well, like just Bitcoin, I would say. So that's it for today, traders, about the headlines. And let's just dig deep into the candidates list. If you have anything on your radar, please just let me know. First of all, let's see how the market itself is doing. So if I'm going to the SPY S&P 500 at the moment, yep, I need a green one. The SPY is barely in green, as I see, not a huge green. As you can see, it was better in the pre-market, not too much though. The $639 level looks like, I would say, rather the 640. It's going to be a quite of a stronger resistance for the overall market. The all-time high is 640, 10, something like that. So this is still hanging in the air, whether it's going to be broken or not. On the triple Q, as I mentioned you, it was definitely broken last week. I mean, the all-time high. However, now it's just pulling back, as I mentioned you, especially because of the NVIDIA and the AMD. NVIDIA is down 0.68%, AMD 1.66% lower, and even some stocks like Apple, PLTR, even Reddit is pulling back. MBLY, which is not a big one, but among the big names and the red, I can find Google and even WMT and CRM as well. So these are on the red side. The rest is green, but the greenest is definitely MU, Coin, Tesla, Hood, SMCI. These are going to be on my long list. So let's just start the list. As I see, Scott already posted his list indeed, and he has Hood as well on the list. And why Coin, Hood, and MicroStrategy are higher? Bitcoin just topped 121 traders. Bitcoin is on the run again and just reached a new all-time high. Shares of Coinbase, MSTR each rose 3%, and Hood shares just jumped 2%. Crypto prices have risen since Trump signed an executive order on Thursday that lays the groundwork to open a 401k retirement plans to alternative assets such as cryptocurrencies and real estate. Wow, that's definitely a big change. So let's just get Coin, Hood, MSTR among our long candidates list. Next one, Rumble, that was an earnings stock. 12%. Okay, no, it's not an earning. I was remember on earnings on RUM as well, but the video sharing platform is just in the news now as cloud service provider popped. Oh yes, after the market close, we will get it. Popped 12% as the company considers making an all-stock bid worth nearly $1.2 billion for German AI cloud computing group, and this is Northern Data. So that's why Rumble RUM is just moving a lot at the moment, to be exact. 10.79%. Pre-market volume is not bad either, but this is a lower price stocks traders, like it's a 7, now it's an 870. I do not trade this stock too often, so let me just check it and just put it on the secondary list. But Rumble looks like as a green one, and let me just check it because as far as I remember, we got earnings on that stock as well. All right, so this is the 11th. I'm just in the future again with the earnings calendar. And as far as I remember, I've seen a Rumble. Oh yeah, before market open as well. So RUM got earnings too. So let's see whether this is going to be another plus for the Rumble to push higher. I'm going to watch it to the long side, but just on the secondary list. Hi Dan, nice to see you, Brix Coder. Good day to you as well. All right, traders. So next one is going to be Tesla, which is higher as the company formally submitted its request for an electricity license to the British energy regulator Ofgem. If approved, the license will allow Tesla to supply electricity to British households and businesses and compete in the UK energy market. Wow. That's a big thing for Tesla traders. Let's see whether it can stretch higher. As I mentioned, you have seen MU as well, very strong, and SMCI I'm going to watch as well. Maybe Pinterest too, as because it got some news, but it was not doing too much. So I'm going to watch it for the second day run. Intel is the next in the row, and the semicon company just jumped 3% ahead of the Intel chief executive Lip Buten's visit to the White House on Monday, just days after US President Donald Trump just called for his immediate resignation over ties to Chinese businesses. So wow, INTC is not in the easiest environment at the moment, traders. Let's see how does it look like in the pre-market. Well, quite strong. I still think that this is a bit extended to the downside. I like it to the long side. Let's see whether it can do it. But as this is very sensitive to the news, let's just be careful with it. Hi, Davida. Good morning to you. Zuki, nice to see you. MU definitely, and BMNR. Yeah, but BMNR is going to be on my list too. A reason for that, especially as I mentioned you, this order which was just signed by Trump, and BMNR seems like it is still in quite of a bounce higher on the daily. So we can just put BMNR. I'm just going to put it to the secondary list because I have already a very long, long candidates list on the first one. All right, next star, Tegna is here too. Television broadcast in advanced talks to acquire rival Tegna. Okay, so next star, NXST wants to buy Tegna. I see that. All right, so that's why TGNA it's up 25%, and next star, of course, it's down 0.42%. I don't trade these stocks too often, and as Tegna, it's just a done deal now. I don't think so I want to touch these stocks indeed. But I definitely would like to watch Core Wave because CRWV jumped 4% after JP Morgan maintained its overweight rating and lifted its price target. Fantastic CRWV. We definitely need you on our long list because of that. Next one, AMC shares of movie theater popped 8% after the earnings. AMC can go to the secondary list as this is a very low price stock already. Sorry, could not find the word. C3 AI, big tumbling. Wow, 32% after issued the guidance for the fiscal first quarter, and that was not a nice one. So AI can go to the short list and followed by AMD and NVIDIA, because as I just mentioned you, both of the stocks actually just shedding a little bit more than 1%, especially the AMD, after closing an unprecedented arrangement with the Trump administration. Both chip companies agreed to give the US government 15%, 15, not 50, that would be nice, right? Of their revenue from chips sold to China in exchange for export licenses, Financial Times just reported. What an arrangement, especially for Trump, for sure. So this is going to be AMD and NVIDIA to the short side. And the last one's Para as well. Paramount and TKO. Shares of Paramount Skydance gained 4% after the media company acquired the US rights to TKO Group UFC for 7 years. So we can just watch Para to the long side as well. Zuki, MU, it's already on my long list. It's very strong. Traders, if you have any candidates list or candidates on your side, please just let me know. So far, I'm going to watch on the long side about these names. Even I would say maybe Disney, which is up 0.36%, but it had a quite of a strong move to the downside in the last week. Maybe it can be a bounce quite off. And mRNA and Pinterest, as I mentioned you, they can be interesting. However, mRNA looks like rather a bear flag to the downside on the daily. And Pinterest, after this Friday's move, let's see whether it can continue this bounce back. But not my favorites. I'm just going to watch them. And to the short side, actually, even UPST, which is tumbling a lot, 5.61% is down to $64 area. I have a very strong feeling that it is going to touch the 200 EMA. So I'm going to get UPST on my second or short list as well, because I like it to the short side. And I think that's it on my candidates list. I am ready for today. We have nice long and short candidates, some on the secondary list. I just would like to wish a fantastic trading day, a green one for the VIP room traders, 44 room traders. Thank you very much, team Clifton, Scott, DVG, and of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Good luck, everyone. Bye. YouTube traders, of course, as always, I'm just going to stay with you for an hour at least, and let's just do the trading. Hopefully, it's not going to be less than on Friday, and please accept my apology for that. But unfortunately, we had an electricity outage, very unexpected happening in the street. They were just some try to correct the mistake what they made, but unfortunately we were without electricity for like 2 hours. So I was not stuck in trading at least, but unfortunately I could not get back to the room, so very much sorry for that. But hopefully today it's not going to happen at all. However, I really hope you had a fantastic weekend and even a fantastic trading day on Friday and the green week of August. And hopefully this week is going to be continued with a nice green week as well. So far, market doesn't seem like it really wants to stop. Indeed, SPY higher, triple Q 0.06, so not the strongest, but the market is still very optimistic. And this week is going to be about inflation data, traders. So this, I feel like it can be a make or break day or a week, not just because of the inflation data, but how the market is going to definitely, impacted, and how it will respond for that, because actually most of the traders or the market participants started to a little bit afraid because of the stagflation. So if we are going to see quite of a weak CPI PPI numbers, I mean higher than expected, then this can be quite of a problem. If we just check actually the forex factory what are the expectations for CPI and PPI. Tuesday, CPI is going to drop. So the previous data on the core CPI, it was 0.2. The expectation is 0.3. It's interesting. But by the monthly CPI, it's decreasing is the expectation from 0.3 to 0.2. On the yearly, it's again increased to 2.8. Interesting indeed. I have a strong feeling that might we are going to see a little bit higher numbers, but we will see that soon. All right, traders. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alamu. Nice to see you. Good morning again. Nice to see everybody, guys. And I really hope my electricity is going to work fine this morning indeed. So, traders, I hope you are ready. If you have any questions, any candidates still on your list, which I just missed from the list, please just let me know. So far, market looks like interesting and nice start, especially the fact that today we will get a 10 o'clock Trump speech. So we should be really, really careful at 10 o'clock. Hi, Zur. Nice to see you. Welcome in the TEFS YouTube trading room. I just hear Scott just started the VIP room as well. The VIP room, it's a subscription-based trading room, by the way, or you can gain free access just through our fantastic prop trading accounts, like funded account packages. If you are interested in that, please just check our TEFS website. And if you have any questions regarding the funded account packages or the challenges, which are, in my opinion, fantastic opportunities for the traders to develop, to learn, and even to win a funded account, please just drop me an email. I'm more than happy to help you. You can just go straight to the website. We have live support. Actually, I would say we are going to be really there like 24/7 indeed. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate and ask us. And I hope I'm going to see you in one or programs, which is definitely fantastic opportunities, as I've told you. I'm not kidding, guys. Well, if I would have any opportunities 18 years ago, not just, open an equity account with 20K, I would have been much, much more happy. First of all, I would have not risked that much money, which I was earning really with a really hard job indeed. And these, especially the challenges, I think it's perfect for starter traders. Like you got quite of okay leverage to trade as well, or buying power, let's call it like that. And on the other hand, you can have fantastic education as well. Like 80 years ago, we did not have this opportunity. Here in Europe, at least, I know in the US, it's working a little bit different. And by the way, US citizens, unfortunately, we still cannot approve, but the legal team is working on that. So let's see what the future is going to get us. Alex, yes, what do you think of lithium stocks like ARB and SGML? Let me just check them. Yeah, I was just watching some of them as well. Very nice and strong, and I assume that there will be another hype thanks to the news. CCJ is not really, but SGML and ARB, we can watch them definitely, especially ARB. I like the best. This is quite of a big mover, as I see. Look at that, it's up 11%. Thank you to raise that. I'm just going to move it to my watch list already. ALB, fantastic. Thank you very much, Alex. And you see, these I just definitely forgot them. So really good that you just called them there. ZIM, Luis, checking. ZIM, I'm going to check it here. ZIM. CIM integrated. Wow, the same. I forgot it was an earning stock. You see, very good. Looks great. Volume is big. Also on the daily, look at that. It looked like as an ascending triangle ready for breakdown, and the earnings just saved it. Fantastic. It's up $17, 17.90. This is over the 200 EMA, which shows some more strength indeed. Let's see whether it can move even higher. Looks really, really great. Thank you. Okay, guys, so we are going to watch ALB and ZIM as well, and we are going to start trading in less than 4 minutes. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. As I mentioned you, this week is going to be very important for the market, especially because of the inflation numbers. And today we are going to start with a Trump speech at exactly at 10 o'clock, so we should be careful around that time. Let me just check what Scott is watching in the pre-market already. Well, RUM he's watching definitely over 8 and 80 RUM. I'm going to watch it too there. Okay. He called it over 880 already. As I mentioned you, I'm going to watch Pinterest too, whether it can stretch this bounce from Friday. Coin, Hood, MST are definitely, however, rather Coin and Hood are my favorites because, as you know, this MSTR it's extremely spready. Hi, Sharko. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. Okay, CRW, we definitely on my list as well. AI to the short side. INTC, I'm wondering whether it can push higher. MU, don't forget MU, guys, because I forgot to put it here. MU, Pinterest. I don't know whether I want to watch Pinterest here too much. I'm just going to check it. All right, Pinterest. Mhm. And UPST. Maybe I'm going to change Pinterest to UPST because UPST looks like as a very interesting short candidates list, and definitely AMD and NVIDIA as well. They need to be on our first list, no doubt. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and the rest, definitely they are going to be here as well. But my first candidates are these really big movers for today. All right, traders, so we are going to start in less than 2 minutes. Good luck, everyone. Let's just be careful. You know, this is the good old Monday, and this is an August Monday, plus with Trump's speech. So I think we need some extra carefulness here. Looks like it's going to be a huge morning at least. Alex, yes, definitely. NVIDIA and AMD are, on the list because they just reached an agreement with Trump that they are going to pay 15% after the chips sold to China, after that profit. And yeah, maybe there will be still some things to say about that. I mean, on the Trump speech, but I think I'm expecting Trump to speak rather about maybe the U.S.-China trade deal, maybe a little bit hint that it's going to be done or not. Well, let's see. Let's see. He can surprise sometimes the market, so let's just be ready for that. Also, I don't think so. He wants to ruin this fantastic comeback since April, but you never know. He did not care about the back then in April. Amazon $2 drop, Alex. Yes, I've seen that among the big names, we have some quite significant loser like Apple. Apple, as you know, it was a huge mover, but Apple is done. CRM, Unity, Reddit, NVIDIA, Amazon, Google, PRTR, even Microsoft is slightly red. So seems like might a small profit taking is happening now. I don't know. I'm waiting for this profit taking for a while. It has not happened yet. Maybe this is just a small shakeout and that's it. If it's going to be a profit taking, we will see that. Don't worry. It's going to be a broader pullback indeed. But so far, we cannot name it anything yet, at least. So, traders, good luck, everyone. Let's just make a fantastic green trading day together, green start of the week. But let's just not forget about Trump. Okay, so Scott called CRWV over 135, Rumble RUM over 880, AMD it's going down, AI very weak, SMCI nice bounce to the upside, it's around a $45, Hood 116, that's crazy, BMNR it's very strong too. Wow, CRWV, no chance to join the trade here. Amazing. Okay. PLTR, nice gap fill. AMD too. Okay, Rumble already going higher. Apple is down. Okay, guys, so far I cannot see anything which I would say it's very important to see. SPY triple Q are a bit struggling here in the meantime. MU, checking MU. Nice, MU. We just need to see a continuation pattern or a reversal pattern. Okay, CRWV traders, it's very strong. Coin trying, NVIDIA tumbling. Apple is down 2, PLTR down 2, Tesla strong. I like ZIM as well. I'm going to watch the ZIM too. CRWV looks like as a possible great reversal point here. BMNR, wow. Okay, traders, CRWV. CRWV, I would say this can be a possible reversal trade over 136. Okay. DVG shorting NVIDIA. Yeah, this is just 180 level is going to be interesting there, traders. PRTR, it's weak too. SPY is pushing lower. Look at that. Okay, CRWV, let's just forget it. INTC is very strong, traders. INTC, no entry yet. BMNR, it's making a continuation pattern. Scott likes Hood for a long, for a reversal, I guess 115. And he's buying CRWV 131. So this is a nice possible reversal play on CRWV. Just ask the guys to open the symbol for us too. NVIDIA is just dropping like a stone. AI stubbed. Hood bouncing, I mean, still pushing lower. I cannot see anything which I would say it looks nice. It was like an instant short on NVIDIA and AMD as I see. ZIM, I must tell you, ZIM looks very good. MU, checking. MU. MU. Yes, you are right. MU looks interesting. 120. Yes, exactly. Very nice. ENPH decent volume. Okay, guys, I'm going to call this ZIM first. I really like that. Over 1805, stop loss over the low, or under under the low. Rumble is not doing too much, but the ZIM looks like it's a very nice continuation. My first entry is going to be 1806. Okay. Oh, what do I have here? Reddit. Why do I have a Reddit? One shares of Reddit. It was by mistake. Sorry, guys. I just Okay, ZIM is in. Let's go for 1850 for the first partial. Tesla looks like strong too. MU, I'm still watching. Here comes CRWV. Very nice reversal traders, but for me it would be just 132.60 for the entry. 132.60 for the entry on the CRWV. SMCI looks very strong too. SMCI, market starting to push higher now again. MU is now it's down. Okay, very nice traders. ZIM. I want to see a 1840.45 for the first partial. Sorry, Apple is dropping in the meantime. And look at that, the market is really trying to push towards to the VWAP, at least towards to the VWAP. MU is not doing great, Jeremy. I'm not going to call MU now. Oh, come on, ZIM. UPST not doing too much. MU is going down actually. Coin is still holding. Hood, kind of. ZIM so far, I hope it's not going to be a false breakout. Okay, I'm going to watch the CRWV, but I must tell you, I'm not quite convinced yet on the volume there. Like I would like to see a quite of continuation pattern around the VWAP first with a bit higher volume. Overall market is fighting with the VWAP a little bit now. Apple tumbling. It's really just tumbling indeed. Ooh, big pullback on the Apple. Rumble is holding itself. ZIM still holding. PLTR pullback, AMD on a pullback, and MU is going down. ARB2, by the way. INTC traders. INTC is the next one which I'm watching for a possible long there. I just missed it, 21, but daily is not my favorite. And traders, if the market is going to fail, you know which one is coming next. 9180 TQQQ. BMNR, I just missed it, sorry. Yeah, I was watching it too. Too many, but TQQQ, I'm going to be ready hedging myself as I have a long which is not doing too much indeed, but if TQQQ going to break down 91.80, I'm going to get a short on the market. Who's starting to look better now around this $116 level, by the way? CRWV come just get back, and unfortunately ZIM final stop loss traders is going to be under 1770. I'm not going to let it break under the low because it doesn't worse, and seems like that this is going to be again a huge comeback for the overall market. BMRN, beautiful move. I hope you took it. Yeah, I was watching. It was a little bit similar to INTC and ZIM, by the way, and look at the market. Market is going for new all-time high traders today again. Wait, Trump is coming at 10 o'clock, but so far looks like we are going for a new all-time high. Amazing. Okay, beautiful hood. I missed the 116, but that was a nice continuation entry. NXST, not right. Coin. Coin looks good over 325 traders. Coin. Okay. ZIM hopefully is going to make the reversal there. Overall market pushing higher. SPY almost broke the highs. Nice NVIDIA, AMD trying to reverse too. ZIM, hopefully it's going to get some buyers there still. Coin, I like it. And the market is heading for, again, to break the daily highs first at least. So nice push on the market. Let's see the next step, which should be a new all-time high today, I guess. Oh, Soundhound is really going, traders. That's nice. Nice, okay. Soundhound is on steroids. ZIM, unfortunately, not yet. All right, traders, on the coin, I would like to see a 320 as the stop loss is under this VWAP, which is 323. I would like to see at least $2 on the coin. So 327 would be great to see it there. SPY got first rejected on the highs. It doesn't mean anything yet. So I'm still holding ZIM and I'm holding coin for a breakout. CRWV could not find the real reversal was nice, but I was not very happy about the move. Okay, CRWV, now it's open. We could not trade it, but now it's open. Traders, next one is SMCI, which seems like it can be a possible breakout there. Overall market looks very strong in the meantime, but only if you like this SMCI, only over 50, I would say. Like, oh, it just broke out. I'm a bit slow today. Oh my goodness. Okay. SMCI, nice. SPY is very close to the breakout. Both of my stocks are a little bit struggling here though. But I think the SPY is going to make the breakout there. TQQQ, definitely it's not a trade like that. If you could just get into SMCI on time, fantastic. Happy for you. SPY new daily high. I guess it's heading for a all-time high soon. Ooh, NVIDIA, what a comeback. AMD too. I'm going to watch AMD around this $153 level. Looks great. SPY very close to break for again the daily high. Okay, come on coin, go, go, go. ZIM is still a little bit thinking here a lot indeed. All right, AMD big comeback. MU maybe it's going to make a reversal too. Who the CRWV? We can't trade CRWV now, traders. If you got into SMCI, this is just making the first partial. And here comes one more dollar on the coin to take the 3/4 off the table. Very nice on the coin. I want to sell 3/4 of my share size there. Big moves here. Tesla is, I don't know. How about Tesla, guys? Look at that Tesla thing here. Okay, traders, here comes coin close to our partialing point, 60 more cents to go. As I've told you, we can trade CRWV now on our TEFS accounts as well. So that's great, but I cannot see any entry at the moment. Beautiful SMCI, if you could catch it on time, here comes the second partial, and then just let it run. Okay, SPY just got rejected again on the highs. That's interesting. And this is back to, All right, so my coin is really fighting there. No partial yet. Tesla just breaking out. Look at that, guys. Crazy. It's just breaking out. SMCI nice. Market is a little bit like, I feel like it's on a waiting point, kind of on a waiting point in my opinion. Okay. Oh, come on, Hood. SMCI beautiful. Oh, guys, big miss for me, BMNR and SMCI today. How about Amazon? If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. Amazon is tumbling, by the way. Beautiful comeback on NVIDIA and AMD, but I just missed them. Tesla, fantastic. ZIM is just not doing anything. All right, traders, finally coin, first winner of the day. Coin, I'm just taking a partial now, 3/4 of the coin. I'm just selling now 327, 327 on the coin. Fantastic trade. I'm going to a little bit wait on the coin. Okay, coin, nicely done. Beautiful. All right, traders, I have 200 shares. As you can see, I'm going to sell 150. Here we are, 340, very nice. Okay, I'm just selling it now, 327.40, sold. And the stop loss is going to be under 325, under 325. All right, traders. So seems like this overall market is still very strong, but don't forget in 12 minutes, here comes Trump with a speech. MU, checking MU. I'm just taking off coin. Unfortunately, the ZIM doesn't want to make the move there. Such a shame. MU looks like, yeah, as a fantastic reversal. Maybe a half share size over 124.60 and adding over 125, 124.60, sorry, 124.60, and adding over 125 can be a possible reversal. Also, I don't like the fact that the MU it's started in a nice gap, but it's still going down. So because of that, I would rather wait until it's going to the VWAP and then it makes a continuation pattern. I would prefer this entry actually. But that can be like, it is a consolidation now. So you can take a 124.55 even with a half share size and then add over the VWAP. Or just wait a little bit. AI, Jeremy, checking. AI. Ooh, NVIDIA, that's crazy. AI looks interesting. Also, it has tumbled a lot. So maybe I would take it only under 15, 1530, like rather under the Viva, because it can a little bit maybe attract some deep buyers. In the meantime, traders, the triple Q, as even the Apple is making a V-shape reversal, and NVIDIA, AMD are just on the run. It's going higher now. SPY could not make the break over the high again. MU is trying, but the SPY concerns me a little bit. You are welcome, Lee. And here comes CRWV traders, as we can trade it already. The CRWV, let me just check it. How does it look like over the high? Not my favorite. Reversal would have been better. But now we have just a chance to take the daily high breakout again. Oh no. Seems like as a possible great at least scalp over 138, but I'm not sure I want to try it now. ZIM is just burned me a little bit here, unfortunately. It's not out yet. Be careful with the coin traders. It's going to be out under 325, 325. If it's making a VWAP reversal there, you can just take it there. ARB is just pulling back. Okay, traders, the SPY is concerning. SPY is still concerning on my side, I must tell you. Circle CRWV, on the other hand, are really strong, still very strong. But the triple Q is still very strong, by the way. It's interesting. All right, traders, here comes the coin. I'm out of coin. I'm still holding this ZIM, hoping for the VWAP reversal there. SMCI is still strong. INTC, just hovering around as I see. KTOS. Oh, market is definitely waiting for something. Look at this KTOS, it's still going higher. Amazing. INTC. So. Oh, what is with my favorite, Roblox? Where are you? You're hiding, you little beast. Higher again. It can be on our long list, guys. Okay, ZIM, hopefully it's making the reversal there. CRWV, I had this gut feeling not to try this breakout. And Hood completely made the move to the downside, and seems like even SPY is pulling back. And I see something interesting, guys, here, and this is going to be ready to 16. Very small share size. I don't want to burn myself again, but Reddit looks like incredibly good. I love the volume in the red candles. This seems like quite of a big blocks selling. And this time I want to be into this. Okay, coin was just a scalp, but nice green. ZIM needs to push over 18 again. SPY is back to the red very, very quickly. I mean, to the lows. AI sneaking higher now. Okay, if the SPY is breaking down, this can just push. I mean, to put some pressure on the maybe on the triple Q as well. I'm not sure it will. I'm just telling you. The QQQ is not, I mean, the triple Q is not giving up. Triple Q is not giving up at all. How about BMNR? That was a big miss. Shoo. Okay, I catched at least coin, but BMNR was a much, much better mover. Better risk-reward ratio, actually. All right, guys. Circle is still very strong too. I'm waiting for Reddit short, and let's see what the market is going to, how the market is going to behave. What's going to be the reaction on Trump's speech in 5 minutes? FIG, Amir's favorite, is here too. Trying to make the reversal on the FIG. Look at that, CRWV on the run again. A second breakout would not be bad. I'm still a bit afraid of this one at the moment. MU short 123. Interesting, Alex. Interesting. But you know what? If the whole market is going to push again to the downside, it makes sense. Circle broke. Wow. Circle did break. And the triple Q is not giving up at all, thanks to the big pullback on NVIDIA and AMD. Okay. ZIM on the VWAP. That looks great, at least. Guys has not called anything since the hood and the CRWV. I think Scott still holding a hood over 116 because he did not get his partialing point. And look at the triple Q. That's a beast. However, I must tell you, Apple looks like as a as a short. Tesla over 342, Alamu checking. Yeah, looks like as a nice possible VWAP reversal. I agree. SOFI checking. Guys, don't mess with the bulls today. It's crazy. SOFI, not bad, but I think maybe Tesla looks as a better VWAP reversal there. And seems like it's going to be a new all-time high on the TQQQ. There is a new all-time high on the TQQQ, or the triple Q, sorry. And don't forget AMD and NVIDIA traders. Even AMD looks like as a possible continuation, 174 to 15. I'm going to keep an eye. Alamo Tesla looks great around this 341, 341.50 maybe. DOCN checking. What a crazy move again. DOCN. DOCN. Jeremy, I like the OCN. It does not care about the market. My only concern is that this is the third big red day for the stock, and it's a bit slow. That's it. That's it. And the ATR quiet down, so be careful because of that. But looks like as a possible mover. Traders, that was it. That was definitely a bear trap on the SPY. Now it's back almost on the highs. Triple Q breaking new all-time highs, amazing. And even CRWV just moved over the high finally. If you were brave enough to take it, then this looks like as a great winner. 140 though can be a stronger resistance there. I'm still holding ZIM, but unfortunately, if it's breaking this consolidation low, I need to say goodbye to it. And the speech is going to happen in 2 minutes. Yes, on the Reddit, it's going to be, I would say, yeah, Reddit, you be very careful. You need to be very careful because it's big mover spready. So yeah, at least $2 stop. That's why I've told you that the share size, it needs to be very much a small one, moderate one, I would say. Okay, guys, speech is coming soon, so I'm just sitting out the ZIM. I still like Reddit because the volume in the red candles started to grow out the green candles, and it does not care about the market too much, I would say. FIG, it's another stock here which is pushing higher as I see. CRW, amazing. This could have been the trade of the day. Circle, wow. You are crazy. XPV, checking. And look at the spies going back to the highs too. Amazing. XPEV, maybe. I don't know. You know what? It's just I don't trust these small stocks. I mean, especially these EV stocks because there can be some lows here, changing something, and everything is just starting to go down. I don't know. I don't like it too much, but let's see. All right, traders, so far market very strong again, especially the triple Q since the AMD and the NVIDIA made a huge reversal. Triple Q just getting higher and higher. Come on, ZIM. Roblox looking strong too, by the way. Still pushing higher. How about Meta? Meta not doing too much. Okay, triple Q, new all-time high. SPY is making a bull flag. Seems like it's going to be another breakout on the SPY too. CRW, we almost touched the 140. And there should be the speech, but I cannot see any big move yet. I don't know whether there will be any impact. Usually there is, indeed. And CRW, it does not stop. Amazing. Wow. Oh, coin again. I was not checking it. Oh, coin should have been again a nice VWAP reversal there. I just missed it, guys. Come on, ZIM. Go over 18 at least. MP, Alex, checking. Thank you. And look at the SPY breaking out. Amazing. MP, yes, that looks interesting. A bit algo trading here as I see, maybe over 80, 30, something like that, Alex. It looks definitely looks interesting. Guys, here comes the SPY now with a new daily high. Triple Q, it's pushing higher even with this bull flag. Amazing. Scott is buying RUM over $9. Scott is buying Rumble RUM over $9 for the reversal. Apple is reversing now again, traders, but the NVIDIA started to drop now. That's a little bit all over the place, big names here. Like Amazon is dropping, Meta is not the strongest either. Not my favorite market so far. Watch out with the Tesla too. And my ZIM, unfortunately, is just giving up. ZIM is going to be out under 1775 now, or 70, I would say. If it's breaking 1770, I need to be out. And now look at the Apple is moving higher. This market is funny. MP still looks good though. Alex, MP still looks good. Lemonade. Let me just check lemonade there. AMD seems like it wants to break 174 now, but NVIDIA is dropping. That's quite strange. SPY second rejection on the highs. Ah, coin was nice for this VWAP reversal, guys. We should get one more move here. INTC completely stuck as I see. My Reddit is not going to be a short trade either. That's a drop on NVDA, guys. It's a drop. Now Tesla is dropping too. No, SPY triple Q, new all-time highs. I cannot see any big impact so far, indeed. I'm just checking the news there, but don't think so. As I've told you before, the CPI, it's a quite a muted day today. Not really. Cannot see any interesting news. Oh, sure. ZIM is out, traders. 64. I get out 65. I'm out of ZIM, traders, unfortunately. So one winner, one loser. I need a nice winner now. I need a nice winner, and seems like it should be a long. It should be a long. UPST short? Okay, Jeremy. UPSTs, I'm out just slightly under 70. UPST looks very good. I like UPST. I'm going with you. Under 65.60. I like it. Stop loss is 70. I like UPST. And I'm still okay with this Reddit, especially like now if it's going to come back and break. Actually, under 65, I'm going to take it, Jeremy. 63 is going to be my entry here. 63. Nice call, Jeremy. I really like this. But unfortunately, the market is still strong. So we need to look for some longs too. AMD, of course, it made the move. SMC, I am thinking too. CRWV does not care about the 140 level. Look at that. Amazing. About Hood. Okay, I am in. Which one is in? What was that buy? Oh no. Wait, how many working orders I have? TQQQ, I have Reddit, UPST, and Rumble. I don't want Rumble. Okay, Reddit can stay. TQQQ. Not really. Okay. Roblox strong. Overall market strong. UPST entered. Good luck, everyone. Took it with Jeremy and me. 65 going to be my first partial, and the market is just pushing higher. I'm wondering whether INTC could really break this 21 again. I don't trust this INTC thing, guys. This is my problem. Very low volume on the market, but it's still just pushing and pushing higher. Amazing. Now Hood's starting to be stronger as well. Scott has not entered yet on the RUM, by the way. No news yet. Okay, watch live Trump. Okay, Trump announces Washington, D.C. I can't believe this CNBC. It's always you block. So, Washington, D.C. plans as he weighs National Guard deployment. Hmm. So it's not really about the stocks at this moment, traders. That's why there is no huge impact. And the market is slowly but steadily just pushing and pushing and pushing higher. But at least UPST looks good. Wow, PLTR, what an insane move again. Oh, come on, UPST. That's actually insane what the market is doing. We do not have any news today and it's still going higher. Of course. But SoundHound was nice and strong today. Mm, so. SPY new daily high, triple Q new all-time high, again, and again. UPST still looks good though. UPST still looks really good. $30 more to take the partial on UPST. Wow, SoundHound. I was not expecting that move. I was watching it though. DVG called for a 5% correction soon. I think it's going to be at least 5%. Question when? Maybe CPI going to trigger, maybe PPI going to trigger, maybe the trade talks going to trigger. We don't know yet, but I agree with him. And I really still waiting for this UPST. So come on. Come on, come on, come on. Circle pulling back a little bit. Everything else is strong. AMD, I knew you will go. Come on. I don't think so. Rumble is going to be a trade for Scott as it's just going higher now. Or lower, sorry. SPY again got a rejection. SPY is not doing that good as the triple Q, I think. And I feel like, you know what, traders? I feel like when I would be in long on the overall market, like, like in a big position, to the long side. Now I would start thinking to take off some of the table, take some off the table. Which one, King? Hi. Oh, well done, Lee. Nice. Jeremy 342 on the Tesla. Still looks good, Tesla, especially now as it came back, but be careful with that. And HITS or HIMS? Maybe HIMS, no? HITS. Do we have stock like that? No, HIMS we have. HIMS looks like weak today. Dicking, by the way. Oh, come on, UPST, don't go there. SPY is back. Triple Q is bull flagging. Amazing. And definitely Reddit is not a trade, guys. It's just going. It's that for true that no, some buyers just came back at the end. That's not good. Some buyers just get back at the end. HIMS, I don't like it too much for today. Looks like quite weak on the daily. Trader SPY just pulled back to the VWAP. Doesn't mean anything. Overall market very strong, especially the triple Q is just going all-time highs all over. It's unbelievable. And Reddit is just pushing over 220, so no short definitely on the Reddit. Rumble going lower, and unfortunately UPST should not go over the VWAP. So I'm going to be careful on that one. MP could not make the reversal there, as I see. I hate UZIM. I can't believe this stock. I'm not going to retake it. It doesn't seem like as a second chance trade for me, but I can't believe it's just back. Okay, UPST got rejected on the VWAP. Come on. SPY on the VWAP, triple Q in a bull flag. So nothing new under the sun. Rumble is going down, so I don't think so. It's going to be a trade for Scott. And overall market is very strong. Look at that. Now there is some speech, maybe. I mean, maybe Trump is telling something about the stocks because now the market started to behave quite crazy, I would say. This is not good for my UPST, that's for sure. PLTR, look at that PLTR, guys. And AMD and NVDA. SPY big green candle, triple Q new all-time high again. Ooh, hood. This 116 was a nice entry there again. Coin is, I would say traders, I was expecting a bit more from coin, and unfortunately UPST needs to be out. Ah, Jeremy, it was such a nice nice one actually. I'm still holding a little bit, but I think I need to be out. This nasty good news just ruined our short. No, this week we are not allowed to short, guys. Until this whole market is not going to see a very massive red candle on the daily, I think shorts we need to forget. Doesn't matter how good this looked like, actually. It's just amazing. Who is on the run again? AMD, NVDA, Apple higher. Last chance UPST, last chance. And the SPY is going for a new high. I cannot, actually, I cannot see even the volume, but it's still pushing higher. I mean, the market is very low volume, which is thanks to the August, of course. But this is enough to push everything higher. It's just amazing for me. If you are still holding ZIM, then maybe it still can do this 20, 30 cents, hopefully. Now coin looks like as a possible breakout as well. And I guess it's not a big news, but we got a new all-time high on the triple Q. Amazing. MP did not do okay. UPST is on the right track again. Still not my favorite, but I mean, it really needs to break now to 65. Let's see. Ah, what a day again. And everything is pushing higher. Beautiful Tesla trade. Yes, the king. Yeah, it's just, it's just a usual. I would say this is a usual August Monday, but beautiful call on Tesla. Very good. Actually, even Meta looks quite strong indeed. Or UPST is still okay. Jeremy, I hope you are in Tesla because that was a fantastic call. In the meantime, market is just pushing higher and higher, traders. Okay. Still waiting on coin breakout, Zuri. Coin, it's a little bit lazy today, I must tell you. I was expecting a move at least like from CRWV today, like with more enthusiasm, but it was just a scalp. Okay, guys, UPS is coming back to our direction. That's good. Overall market still extremely strong. Triple Q is just breaking the all-time highs after each other, I would say in every 5th minute. Spido got a rejection on the highs again, doesn't mean anything. Triple Q again in a bull flag. Maybe, you know what? Maybe this PLTR thing can be interesting over the high because PLTR seems like it really wants to continue. Yeah, not too aggressive. No, not really. But it's coins. So you can expect an aggressive move to the upside at any time. So if you are holding from this nice VWAP reversal, because I missed this 325.60 entry, that was perfect for a VWAP reversal, then I would definitely hold some for this possible breakout indeed. Now Nvidia and AMD are on an insane run. Really watching this PLTR here too. How extended it is. Amazing. Lee, are you still holding your MU? It really needs to break 125.10. Who's still pushing higher? Amazing. Okay, NVDA just get into beast mode traders. This is going to help for the triple Q, I think, to push it for new all-time high again. Look at that. But the SPY is starting to, seems like, I would say, seems like, that it's starting to give up. Wow, AMD and NVDA, you are a beast again today. No profit taking yet, guys. No profit taking. I guess since AMD and NVIDIA runs the MU, we can go. Alex, yeah, 125.10 looks great for the MU. I have one big concern is the volume. Until the AMD and NVIDIA volume was going higher dramatically, MU volume not really. This is my only concern there. Indeed. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I would choose SMCI over this MU if it can make this VWAP reversal over 40, 45, 90 or 45.90. Yes. So I'm thinking on that. PITR for breakout. Yep. Yes, Jeremy. But so extended on the daily is just amazing. However, show me something which is not extended on the daily. I mean, among these big names. Because of course we do have stocks which are not extended, but most of them are just incredibly overvalued in my opinion. NVDA, you are a real beast together with AMD. However, I must tell you guys, this is not the best news for the stock. So if okay, it could have been worse. Okay, so this is definitely the I mean this is definitely the situation that the market or the stockholders are celebrating the less bad news, I would say, which is really weird in my opinion, because like 15% to pay from my profit, I don't know, I would not be so happy for that, but that's for sure. We are not here for the fundamentals and to understand them. Okay, SPY could not go back over the VWAP. That's so interesting. Come on, UPSD, give it up. Hood, 117.10. Only for a scalp. Only for a scalp, I think. I don't like it too much. Dicking. I don't like it too much. I would not take anything over the high at the moment, just for reversals. We're getting really, really trappy here. Look at that SPY again. Look at that SPY again. Looks interesting indeed. Zuri, coin is quite of moving, at least. Yeah, ticking has lots of wicks. Yes, ticking. Yeah, this is what I've seen just now as well. And I really want to see this UPST to give up at the end. But I still cannot see that, fortunately. Because Nvidia is still pushing higher. Apple is going sideways, actually. Pieter could not make the breakout. I can't believe this UPST, guys. This is going to be a loser, unfortunately. It just went back over the VWAP again. That's not a good sign at all. That's not a good sign at all. Hoped for more from coin, to be honest. Me too, Zuri. Me too. Yeah, now it's quite nice. Now it's quite nice. And I see might even Nvidia is stopping a little bit. Coin still looks very good. UPST, come on, give it up now, please. Yet you're dropping. Come on, UPST. Guys, I just cannot regret it. 218.90 short on Reddit. Looks like your sound swing. Yes, I'm so happy, Jeremy, actually, for my sound. Let's see Reddit, whether it can do a little money for us. If market is dropping, this is going to drop, I feel like. Yeah, TR, what a drop. Come on, UPST. Follow PRTR. Ooh, what is this wick on the SMCI? That's ugly. Oh, triple Q. Still not convincing me. Oh, come on, market, decide. Nice UPST, go, go, go. Reddit, close, guys. Again, very moderate share size on the Reddit. Very much moderate share size. Zuri, your coin still looks great, actually, until it's not breaking 328. I think it's okay. SPY under the VWAP and triple Q seems like maybe it's moving back a bit too. UPST is driving me crazy. I'm just thinking actually to reduce my share size on that stock. No, UPST? No. Hmm. Circle looks like as an interesting reversal on the VWAP too. Overall SPY though it's still holding to go lower. Look at that, guys. No, Azuri, coin is moving. CRCL long. CRCL, I would go long only over round number like 166.20, D King. Yes, exactly. Okay, traders, I'm in almost in on Reddit and I'm still holding this UPST also. I must tell you, I'm strongly thinking on taking off some share size and adding back if it's breaking the lows. It's just 20 cents in loss now. And yeah, I think I'm just going to halve the share size now. I just don't like how it is just hanging around, cannot make the decision. So Reddit is in, and I am ready to reduce my share size on the UP. Oh, okay, it's back. I just had to threaten it, but I still don't trust the bears here, unfortunately. So Reddit is in. On the Reddit, stop loss over 220, and I want to see a 218 partial. On the UPST, we really need to break semi-run number down, like 65.50 at least. But the SPY again stopped, triple Q stopped. They're just making a reversal, of course. What else? Still everything pushing higher. I still see some UPST buyers there on the 58 level. This is the level 2, as you know. I just decided to use this as my first monitor picture because here you can see the market depth and even you can see my superdome, which I love actually really much indeed, because here you can see the buyers and the sellers, and as you can see, the 65.50 level is just quite of a defense level. Look at that, how many buyers are there. However, if the sellers are going to aid them, then this is going to be quite nice drop. However, it's still a very, as I mentioned you, it's a very strong support there, and the market seems like it's just making a reversal again. I want to see at least the 500 and 300 to disappear suddenly. But look at these buyers again. Look at these buyers again, just pushing back the overall market. Amazing. 60 is defended too. You see 600 sellers now, 700 sellers now. But this 50, this semi-run number, it's like quite obvious that it's very strong. It's a very strong level. However, I like how the sellers are gathering here. If we would have another push to the downside from the market, I think it would be enough for the UPST as well. But for that, we need to go back down to this $50 level. I mean 0.50. Still lots of buyers. Too many buyers, guys. Still too many buyers on this UPST. It's not good to see. And Zuri, your coin. Yes, finally. No, we could not break the semi-round. But there are sellers coming out of the blue and pushing it back like 20 cents. No, I don't like this fight on the UPST, guys. I really do not like this fight on the UPST. Oh, Trump is speaking again. DVG just told. But this is about the Washington, D.C. police, as I was talking about before. So nothing to do too much with the market itself, fortunately. Last chance sellers on UPST to just show something. If not, I really need to get rid of half of the share size here. SPY pushed down a little bit, but very slow market, guys, and very choppy. Choppy and slow, choppy and slow. Oh, come on, Reddit. Going to leave at least to 20, 60, 70 here. And yeah, that's it. I need to drop to UPST half share size because the buyers are back on the triple Q again. Look at that. Nasty. Good sign again, but still not enough sellers on the UPST. Guys, I would not be surprised on the UPST if it's just going to move here around the rest of the day. Unfortunately, coin was a fantastic trade, Zuri. It's such a shame I did not notice this nice VWAP reversal there. SPY still looks weaker, but triple Q, it's always pushing like back a little bit. Hood is hovering around the highs, amazing. Circle slowly, slowly. And traders, I think this is going to stay such a very choppy, slow day. Yes, the King Hood is coming back, and maybe even CRWV over 140. This is a reversal. Nice UPST, but still not enough. You really need to push it down now. No strength in the sellers, unfortunately, at all. 2,400 buyers, kidding me? Guys, I need to drop half of the share size on UPST. I just really don't like what I see, and the market is breaking again. Higher, not good. I'm still patient with the Reddit, but unfortunately, without the market, this is not working. And the market is just slowly, steadily holding or just pushing higher a little bit. That's it. Very stubborn bulls here. Very, very stubborn bulls. That's funny, Deaking, by the way. Okay, guys, I think I'm just going to give up this market today. UPST, let's see. Reddit is going to trick me again, just like last week. Unfortunately, I'm going to be out over 220.60, I think, maybe 221 over, because markets, I don't know. Just what I'm wondering though, it's such a low volume, especially in the triple Q, but it's still pushing higher. It's actually amazing. So I give a little chance. Coin was fantastic. Such a shame I did not get for the second reversal, and I think UPST is going to be over soon because yep, it's just up with the half share size. Other half share size, I'm going to be out over this 66.37. Market is still on the verge of a pullback now after a little red candles. Now comes the green reversal. Circle slowed down, but still pushing a bit. NVIDIA AMD complete beast mode. Amazing, actually. Scott's still watching too. This CRWV, by the way, he mentioned for a possible reversal there. SoundHound. Oh wow, yes, I've just seen that. I mean, it's on my radar because I'm holding it for the swing from $9, $10, something. At least $10, yeah. So I'm still expecting it to go. Hopefully, it's going to go. Reddit still looks good. Over this 66.37, I need to get out on UPST, and the market is very much on the edge, guys. It's so strong on, I would say, on hopium because CPI going to drop tomorrow, so let's be careful. Traders, that was an interesting day on the market. I was expecting a little bit more action here today. Hopefully my Reddit is going to give it, and I must tell you I'm not going to get rid of Reddit before 216. 216, maybe even 215. Let's see, between 216 and 215, I would like to see my first partial. UPST, I don't think so is going to do anything at all. So might, if it's going to go back towards my entry, I'm just going to drop it. I just cannot see it's going to go lower. I don't know. I'm still going to give a chance a bit there. But so far, this market, oh, okay. Now we are moving finally. So things are starting to look interesting. However, I still don't think so UPST is going to move, guys. Be careful with the circle, okay? Or this is just a trap again. I don't know yet. Let's see. We will see it soon. All right, at least Reddit is almost back to the entry. Sound, oh, it's not SoundHound, UPST not doing too much. Sorry. Ooh, PLTR, what a drop. Come on, Reddit. Drop it. Drop to 210 and you save my day. And actually, 210 can be an easy move for the Reddit, indeed. How was your day so far, traders? Let me know. I'm just going to make a poll here. I am in a small red, but things are still here. At least Reddit. I do not trust in UPST, as I've told you, unfortunately. This was actually a very much typical August Monday. You see now why I just half the position size on my trades. Okay. I really hope most of you are in green, but don't be disappointed if you are in red, because as I've told you, this is not an easy environment to navigate. 50-50. I know, not easy, right? Most important thing, guys, risk management. So if this red is a small red, like on my side, it's completely okay. Be careful on revenge trading, over trading in this choppy market, because as you could see, we could actually spot on lots of interesting entries, but most of the times they can be a little bit like tricky, like the technical pattern can be more unreliable in this choppy market. Why? Because exactly because of that the market has no clear direction. Look at that big three big red candles or two nights pushing back like crazy. It's not normal. This environment definitely not normal, but very much typical for a Monday morning, and especially an August Monday morning. So I'm not surprised. I would not say I'm surprised on the market. Risk management is everything what you need to be very much aware of. Sorry for the red, guys. I am in your shoes as well. This is the part of trading. Unfortunately, a very unpleasant part, but we need to learn how to accept it. And I must tell you, I'm not just preaching. I am through it, and I did not do well with accepting the losses during the years. I must tell you, like I was struggling with it greatly, but sooner or later you must do it, because without that you cannot get a long-term professional and long-term profitable. So this is the day to accept or red, and that's definitely not easy. But for the ones who are in green, fantastic, big congrats. And even who did not take any trade, this was a wise decision, guys, in this choppy market. Bears just show their teeth, but I think these are just baby bears so far. So it's not the real big bears are out on the market yet, because as you can see, the bulls are just pushing them down very easily, or actually up. So market is still very bullish, but we need to be on the right asset, on the right sector. Like today, for example, definitely the semicons, at least surprisingly, they just made a very nice move to the upside, including NVIDIA and AMD. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. As I've told you, Scott is still watching Hood and CRWV. Coin finally is moving. I'm still going to leave this Reddit, but unfortunately it seems like it's not going to be a winner either. And as I've told you, UPST is just a half share size. So that's it for today, traders, for me. Hopefully tomorrow it's going to be much better, as CPI is dropping, which is a very important number, as you know, very important inflation number. So I hope you are going to join. If you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up, especially for the fantastic, incredible team behind me. And tomorrow Amir is coming, so be sure that you are joining the stream. Here is our website, traders. If you are still new to the TEFS YouTube trading room, please just check out our funded account packages and the challenges. And if you have any questions, please just drop me an email. I'm more than happy to help you. Thank you very much, everyone. Yes, I'm still holding over 2 to 1. I'm going to say goodbye. It's just a half share size indeed. And be careful with this environment, Luis, okay? All right, traders, I wish you a beautiful rest of your day and a green day at the end, but don't force it too much. If you are in a red and you just reach your trading number limit for the day, and this is what we have, seems like really only longs are working. So have a nice day, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Take care.